numerous landslides and downed trees causing power outages. Flooding will continue through the weekend in some areas and may even occur in areas that don't typically flood. With the rain that they had already been experiencing before Helene's arrival, this is one of the worst storms in modern history for parts of western North Carolina. The end of the rain is not the end of the threat. This fierce storm will move out of our state in the next 24 hours, but the danger will not be over. Tropical storm force winds that border on hurricane strength are happening right now across western North Carolina. Trees are falling, causing widespread power outages. As of this morning, there are over 879,000 estimated power outages across our state. We're also currently aware of 290 closed roads. For the people in western North Carolina, do not travel unless there is an emergency. Because conditions are continuing to worsen, people in western North Carolina should consider all roads closed unless you are seeking higher ground. For much of our state, there's also the continued potential for tornadoes with this storm system. They can quickly spin up with little warning. I urge people to stay informed, listen to local radio, TV, and local emergency response officials. Sadly, our hearts are heavy as we report 2 deaths, one in Catawba County due to a motor vehicle collision on a flooded roadway, and one in Charlotte due to a tree falling on a home. There will be more as we know this storm is continuing across our state. We are working to try to prevent as many as we possibly can. And in all parts of our state where there is flooding, remember, do not drive through floodwaters. As I've said so many times, we've lost too many North Carolinians who've driven into floodwaters. So turn around, don't drown. The State Emergency Response Team's efforts will continue to work with local officials and support impacted communities today and throughout the weekend. Our state search and rescue teams are being assisted from teams from more than a dozen other states, and I'm deeply grateful for their work to save lives. Currently, we are aware of over 100 swiftwater rescues since the beginning of this event, but we know there will be many more. Our emergency management team here and in counties across the state are continuing to deploy resources strategically to save lives and to strengthen the response for counties and cities. Numerous evacuations have been ordered in areas likely to flood. If you're told to evacuate, please get out of the danger zone. There are about 15 shelters available and more will be added. Keep yourself informed as we bear the brunt of the storm to protect yourself and your families. We know North Carolinians are strong, and our first responders are the best in the nation. I'm thankful for their hard work and for risking their lives to protect all North Carolinians. Today I'm joined by Emergency Management Director Will Ray, our Secretary of the Department of Public Safety, Eddie Buffalo, the Adjutant General of the North Carolina National Guard, Major General Todd Hunt, Chief Operating Officer of the North Carolina Department of Transportation, Chris Peoples, the Commander of the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, Colonel Freddie Johnson, FEMA Field Coordinating Officer Craig Levy,